はい、皆さんどうもこんばんは、スカルーデズでございます。はい、今回もやっていきましょうか。アウト・ザ・アウター・ワールド。はい、前回ですね、始めたばかりなんですが、まあね、あれ、いろいろあってね、なんとか、無事平穏にね、行くことができました。はい。今回もね、やっていくわけ。今回、そんでね、神父と、マックス神父と、神父と、あと、誰だっけ名前忘れた。神父と、神父とパールバティ。パールバティをね、仲間にしたって感じですね。はい。コンパニオンができるとね、こういう風に部屋がね、できてね、ちょっと面白みがある。うん。弾もらう。これが彼の父親ですね。彼女のね、父親。さあ、まずね、行きましょう。うん、グラウンドブレイカ
We've arrived at the groundbreaker.
ー。早い。スターフィールドの動画
Can we
見たこと
talk?
なかったんですけどね。はい。
Hey, Captain.
あんま見たことない
I
んで
heard
すけ
that
ど、青
Groundbreaker's
函
got
移
a
動
real good
で
engineer.
結構
A
下る
lady
って
named
いう
Junlei
ね、
Tennyson.
話を聞いたんでね。はい。おう、どうした？
I was thinking that maybe I
おうおう
ought
お
to
う
meet her. If you got time to
うん。
swing us by, I
おう
mean.
おう
I don't got much experience fixing actual
ああ、まあ、そうやろ
spaceships.
な。う
I
ん。
bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
そっか。よし。
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
いや、ない。さてと、行くか。さあ、まあ、ここね、結構いろんな船が集まるんでね、いろんな情報が集まると思います。はい。で、今回は、キーをね、探すというわけで、はい。
Smells like grease and unwashed body.
何やったっけ日記を見よう。うん。ナビキーをね、手に入れなきゃいけないというわけで、はい。
That's not the point. This hack would just knock out one of my workers.
はあ、よし。
Customs and inspection, right this
あー、
way.
どうもどうも。あー、どうも。
Identification, please.
はい、これ。
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day.
は
According to your ship's record,
Huh?
you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will
Huh?
be impounded until such a time as they see fit to.
は
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
あ、まあ、
Now,
落ち
hold
着
on,
け、
this
落
isn't
ち
the end
着
of the
け、落
world.
ち着け。
Probably.
落ち着きなさい、二人とも。で、どうすれば解決
We
でき
want
る
to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker.
なるほど。
His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode.
ビザンチウムの
Can't miss it.
便所ね。よくあること
Just the
か。
opposite. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations here.
ほうほうほう
Surely this must be some sort of mix-up.
They must have a real big bee in their bonnets, then. Everyone knows you don't trifle with Groundbreaker if you want to get your goods on time.
うん
If I had to take a guess as to why, you probably riled up the wrong petty board bureaucrat. Man named Udom Bedford.
なるほどね。ま、ちょっと事態
You
を集
take
中
the
する
starch
か。
out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me.
OK。
Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
おう、なんじゃ。おう、なんじゃ。おう。
Wanda Dorset over in sick
Oh.
bay. Tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
ああ、これか。了解。
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
あ、ない。
Be seeing you.
よし、まずは税関だな。うん。 税関片付けなきゃ話にならん。
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
だといいな。さてと、
Can we talk?
とりあえず、なんや。
Captain, if I could trouble you for a moment of
Oh.
your time, while we're on the groundbreaker, I may
ああ、そういや、
have
翻
an
訳者
idea
ね、
for
欲しいって
how
言っ
we
てた
could
な。
find a translator.
心当たりか
I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar
Hi,
who
hi,
fled
hi.
Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this
Oi.
colony could translate that book, it would
あ
be
あ、
him.
確かに、そうやろな。で、隠しあるか
Oh, I'm anything but certain. But it's all I've got at the moment. Fortunately, we're in the perfect place to start. This is where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
よし。OK。
I'll comb the last 6 months of departure manifests to track the Philosophist's off-world destination.
よし、行こう。ちょっと待って。よし、OK。
Thank you, Captain.
さてと、
You know that
Ah.
sound? I got a full.
見せてくれ。とりあえず、備品扱いってなってるやつはないね。今のところ4000ぐらいあるけの、とりあえずタバコ関係、はいはいはいはい。オッケー。よし。今のところないね。さてと、中金なんとかせえへんとな。
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
I'm just gonna hang in the back and try not to touch anything.
どうも、おっさん。
Yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. You must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
ようわかったな。死んだよ。
Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped?
残念なことになったな。
Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have.
ああ、後悔。彼とどういう関係
He was my dearest friend. My only friend.
悪友って感じ
You
かな
have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he?
俺には全くわからない。
It must have been lost with Alex then. One more tragedy to top the pile. Tell me, how did he die?
脱出スポットの事故で亡くなった。
Oh, awful business that.
こう、
But why-
脱出スポットで、シグナル立てて、
Best not
そんで
to
そのまま
ask
離れ
for
ず
gory
に
details.
ぐしありよ。まあ、お悔やみを
Right,
申し上げる
right.
よ。
You're going important places, I'm sure.
あ
Big, exciting, important places.
まあ、そうや
There,
な。
I've removed the flag from your ship.
あり
I'm
がとう
terribly。sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go,
なんや
Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells.
Eh?
I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
なぜ？うん。何も言わなかった。
That's... Well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
ああ。もう行くよ。特になんか全く関係のない話はそうだし。
Party greeting. Protective unit dispense. Beginning dispensing.
特にない。
You look like someone who we also.
まず、ここは近接の武器ですね。はい、近接関係の。特に買う方がないな。うん。ああ、でも防具関係はね、あれ、欲しいところさんですね。特にないな。うん。防具関係もあれ、後々手に入るし。
I'm not going anywhere, you hear? You can't keep me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
I am not making a scene. I'm
どないし
sorry.
た？
Am I causing a scene? See, Umfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jessie in the first place.
どういうことだ？
Let me get one thing straight. Jessie and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay?
うん。
As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors.
おー。いけるかもしれねえぞ。
Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
はいはいはいはいはい。OK。
What seems to be the problem?
物資買えるか？
Not without dispensation from Chief Junlei.
ああ、それは残念。
Supplies are hard to come by out here.
物資を手に入れるの一苦労。どういう意
We
味？
don't have the ability to manufacture our own medical supplies here on Groundbreaker. Regrettably, we are dependent on the board for such mundane items as bandages and
ある映
antibiotics,
画、
as well as more critical
エンジン切り離してあれ、宇宙空間を漂流する船の映画でもあれ、そういう製品を製造する技術はあったぞ。
demanded we only use their branded drugs, and that's simply not tenable.
名前何やったっけ？ジェシードルに会いたい
If
のか？
only my other patients had so many inquiring after them. I'll tell you what I've told the others. The records say Miss Doyle checked herself in and requested I admit no visitors. The requests of our patients are paramount, so no, you may not see her.
記録によるとどういうことやねん？
She's not my patient. I'm certain no one on my staff would falsify patient records, if that's what you're implying.
Okay.
Take care.
実はひょんなところにある。よし。あんたか。
Can't say I've seen you before. If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service.
ウィーラーから。
He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate.
なるほど。できるか？
I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with enemies.
めんどくせえところにおんな。さてと。
You're sure this?
何やったっけ、どれやったっけ、ジェシー。
This is perfectly safe. I'd rather not die early of an infectious disease myself.
For the last Ratdodon right time. Leave me in peace. You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you?
エリに頼まれた。
Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left
伝染病？
alone.
彼女が心配してたぞ。
Criminy. She really ain't gonna drop this, is she? Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you?
どちらでもねえよ。
A lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room.
なるほどね。
So I hold up here to lay low.
まあ、周りに助けるよう頼まれた。だからそうするつもりだ。
Udon Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me.
で、何をして困ったことになって？
What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I swear.
でも隠れてんじゃないか。
Think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that's a skill you develop during week 1, assuming you want to keep breathing. All right, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the blood-tear diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years.
それで盗んだのか？
If I had, you think I'd be hiding out in the med bay? I was gonna steal it, lined up Udom as my buyer. He paid half upfront to finance the operation. Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm. Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udom's deposit I'd spent. Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
なんとかしてやろう。さてと、これと、これと、あと、これやな。よし。よーさん、ちょっと話したいことがあるんだけどよ。ジェシー・ドリルの件できた。
Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs. Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases.
いくらぐらい？
Kind and efficient. Can't say I disapprove. Although, seeing as this woman isn't a member of our crew, it'd be nice if the price weren't quite so high.
I think you may have underestimated the size of Miss Doyle's debt. If you'll look over this item's bill.
はい、ちょっと待ってよ。はいはいはい、1987ビット。はいはいはい。はい、私が払うよ。
I'm glad we could come to an accommodation. You may inform Miss Doyle that our collections agent will be recalled. Now, is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work?
これで終わりだな。そういやね、あれ、今日といえば、バレンタインの日です。まあ、今日はバレンタインの日というわけでね、
Wish I could say it was good to see you, Ellie.
まあ皆さんね、チョコもらってる方ももらってない方もいますがね、私はね、もらえませんでした。
Nothing makes me happier than being even.
送られてきたものならありますけど、愛媛にいる親戚からね、もらったやつは今目の前にあります。食べようとしてるけどタイミングが思いつかない。
Tell you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better than average sawbones. If you're looking for a medic, I can work my debt off.
いいね。Okay.
If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, I was about ready to pick up another contract anyway, and you settled this in a pretty tidy fashion, which tells me you're competent. But we can say I'm repaying the favor if you prefer that version.
歓迎しよう。
You won't be sorry. Though it looks like you've got a full roster already. Time to play favorites, Captain.
船で会おう。
Traveling in style, are we? I'll be sure to nab a cabin with a view. Welcome to the crew, Miss Ellie. We're real happy to have you.
これで仲間の一人が入った。さてと、ここでね、いろんなクエストね、いろいろやんないといけないんでね。はい。まず、あれ、エンジニアに会う。ここやね。あっつっ
Thought there'd be more machinery. Must be housed on a sublet.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends.
随分で汚れてるな。エンジニアらしいと言われしが。
No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
Okay.
Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
Come on.
Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
Parvati. What?
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
キャフェクレーム。あ、まあまあまあ、続けろ。
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if... Well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
キャフェクレーム。
Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry. Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
で、ここちょっと暑いな。
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship. My engineers have managed to keep the heat to livable levels, but all the fixes are temporary. This wound is bound to fester. Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
競技会だってグランドブレイクを焼け野原にしたくはないだろう。
They want us to sweat, thinking that'll soften me up for a bad faith deal. If you'll excuse me, they can go fuck themselves. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone on board will be cooked alive.
レクイエムで焼かれた方がマシだ。雇えるぞ。
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
Okay.
hold on. There's something you should know before you go charging off.
どうした？
The back bays are on a lower deck, long
おー
abandoned and a
まあそれは
haven
バッ
for
クベイって言われて
miscreants
るから
now.
な。
Good.
うん。
Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
ま、穏便に解決するよ。穏便に解決することは得意なんだ。なんとか暑さをエンジンルームで持ちこたえてるって感じやな。あ、待って、こっちじゃない。バックベアこっちや。これやな。うん。あのエレベーター乗らないとダメなんや。とりあえずね、お金のね、グランドベイである程度グランドブレーカーである程度ちょっとね、お金とか集めていきたい。貯めておきたい。
Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company? A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king.
話をしようじゃないか。バクレット船長。
On the grill. Yum yum. Time to feed the flames. It's nothing personal. Promise.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
Speaking for myself, Captain, I am not of a mind to be murdered by a psychopath who plays with fire.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain.
それを置かないとデッキ全体が灰になるぞ。
I know this ain't a toy, neighbor from above. It's a catalyst, just like me.
Okay.
Keep talking. I like the sound of your voice.
部品を探しに来ただけだ。
That's right, sir. Just the parts. We'll be in and out in a jiff. You won't even know we were here.
Tennyson just keeps feeding the furnace, don't she? We're still playing with her last sacrifice out back.
マジ？
Crew.
じゃあ参加していい
You
か？
don't just ask a king for a favor when you're standing in his court. You bring tribute, sacrifices, prophecy, shit like that.
いいだろ。おい、ほれ。
Tribute it is. And ain't this just a royal sum?
手出しな。おい。ほらほらほら。
Don't we need those bits, Captain? To buy the key from the
まあ
lady?
まあまあまあ。
The
後で
principles
も
of
らえ
the
るんだよ。
universe dictate that sometimes we must appease others to keep from being roasted alive.
もちろんだ。
You've got the run of the kingdom. Up those stairs, you'll find the parts. My crew won't get in your way.
ありがとう。今お金は1600。まあ大事なね出費ですから。大事な出費なんでね。
So cozy.
What are you thinking? Hasn't got a heart?
ここじゃない。どこから行くやったっけ俺。ちょっと曖昧でね。こっちや。
Wake up. There's no such thing as pizza. It's all open-faced pasta. You're forgetting it.
これだな。
Fantastic, we've got them. Now we can move on to cleaner pastures.
そうだな。
Quietly now.
ふぅ。よし。まあ特に何事もなくいける。いい。はあ、穏便に解決することは大事よ。あっつー。おい。
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed.
で、次は
Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight mantipillar infestation.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
よしこ。技能か。どうしよっか。まあ、ここはあれ、これで。で、これと、これと、あと、よし。さあ、こっから降りるのか。ソードショットか。299か。こっち帰るのはさすがにな。オッケー、行こう。はあ、さてと。うん。はいはいはい。とりあえずあの虫野郎があれこの付近に来たところで戦いを始めよう。あ、来なさそうだな。あ、来ねえな。よし。オッケー。まだおる。あ、上か。顔出せ。一発で眉間をぶち抜いてやる。顔を出してみろ。やばいやばいやばい。よし、すぐ。オッケー。ああ、それはよかった。あったやつやつ。そう。適当すぎない？適当すぎない？おたくら適当すぎない？ちょっと、大丈夫？はあ。マジやぶ。あ、そっか。電気系のやつこっちが持ってるんか。となると、私が持つのは、エネルギー系か。みんなここでやけどすんな。オッケー。Okay.
Search failed. Suspicious data not found.
下にいそうだな。下にいるね。
I'm on it.
よし、オッケー。オッケー。 よし。あ、やばい。ちょっと待って。オッケー。これでよし、オッケー。はい、終わり。
That's the terminal. I have the parts in position on my side. Go ahead and cycle the droplet pumps.
オッケー。で、パンプ切り替え。
Done. The temperatures are dropping. Stop by once you found your way out of there. Groundbreaker owes you thanks.
オッケー。
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following.
よし、終わったぞ。
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts.
ありが
You're
とう。
all right.
ああ、まあね。
The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
ありがてえ。ありがとう。おお、溶接工。あとやるべきことは、あと空っぽのとこやな。うん。これやってから、あれ、これやってから本来のクエスト行きましょう。で、今お金4600。結構あるな。
This is it. Security. I can check the departures register to find out which crew I mean, the scholars shipped in and out with.
Keep your sights out, friend.
Great work!
There it is. Now that we have the data cartridge, I can finally find out where that scholar I'm looking for ended up.
Yes.
Got it. His name is Reginald Cheney, and he joined a sublight salvage crew. Only he's not listed on the return manifest. Must have made landfall somewhere he wasn't supposed to. Ah, yes. Here. There's a domicile on Monarch in Fallbrook, rented to the same bit card he used to buy his seat on the salvage ship. I should have guessed. What better place to lay low if you wish to avoid the authorities?
なるほど。
Oh, it's nothing. I suppose I really didn't have much faith in actually finding him. Was a bit of a long shot, wasn't it? I admit it was a bit of a long shot, but when you've spent as many hours as I have in contemplation of the universe's secrets, you sometimes get a sense for these things.
そういや、グラウンドブレーカーになんか強力な武器がある言うてたな。調べてみる。
Rizzo's lemon slap. Slap your whole family tonight.
ん
Ooh, can we rent an upstairs room?
ようぼさ。
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies
なる
are?
ほどね。
Made without a single natural
オーブンも一
ingredient
切不
or
要
an oven.
おいおい、
Just
デス
like
マフィンか
store
よ。とりあえず、ステラーベイの鍋機をあんたが売ってくれると言ってた。
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free
Oh.
port. We're outside of the board's control.
タトゥーインみ
For
たい
the
なと
time
ころ
being,
か
at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days.
ら。うん。
It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
うん。じゃあその機械ってのを教えてくれ。
I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little
うん。
moral flexibility.
うん。
Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms,
うん。
do you know Edna over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one.
うん。うん。
On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
なぜ
Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was.
Sounds like someone poking into somewhere they shouldn't be got into a spot of trouble.
Comm centers don't operate themselves, Captain. Someone had to have sent that distress call manually.
Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around.
なるほど。OK。
You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors.
なるほどね。
The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
よし、OK。
Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
OK。
I found a handsome ceramic
そうや、
mana
あれ。
pillar at a salvage auction last week.
ほうほうほう。んなるほど。さてと。うん。はいはいはい。あ、これな、買えそうやな。でも買ったらな。古い記録。
Gracious.
これかほうほうほうほう。これとこれっぽい。うん。ペパーシソス工業のアイカーブ放送の。よし。じゃあもう一回戻りますか。
I have to
なん
say,
かある
Miss
ぞ。
Holcomb, you are surprisingly adept in combative situations.
Why do I suspect you're about to make fun?
You are quite handy with that hammer.
You got a second?
おう、どうした
Hey, we don't know each other yet,
Oh.
but I'm Felix Millstone. I was in the middle of a little discussion with the local
Oh.
authorities when you passed me by. I noticed your ship in port. Got to thinking you might be looking for some crew, so I wandered
なる
by
ほどね。
just to take a closer
耳
look.
ざといな。
Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me.
うん。で
Yes, I absolutely am. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired.
Okay.
Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that. Thanks, boss. You're not gonna regret this.
Ah. I'll
just gather my personals and meet you on board. This is gonna be great.
You got a crew now, Felix.
よーし。さあ、全員出発するぞ。まずはクレオーバーさんが放棄した全焼基地だ。と、その前に、例の化学武器について。酸性洗浄パーツを見つけるか。よし。エリー、フェリックス。さてとは。まずはフィニアスのところに行ってみ
We
よ
have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself?
よし。化学武器について。
Hello? Can you hear me? I'm just securing my ongoing experiments. And securing myself. Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since. In fact, I've never had a visitor.
これか。化学兵器。なるほどね。
I see you found my portable molecular compression device, better known as a shrink ray. Find a target, point.
はあ。何々？はいはいはいはいはい。縮小することができる。なるほど。
The target will shrink down into a manageable size, whereupon you may commence beating them to a pulp.
ちょっと試しに使ってみるか。どんな感じだ？
Feel free to try it on a marauder sometime.
ああ。まあ実際に戦う場所行くし、実際に撃ってみよう。使うのが楽しみだ。この武器使ってないからな。この武器一度も使ったことがないからな。ちょっと楽しみや。さてと、スキラに向かいたいんだけど、待て。スキラならなんとかいけるか。この銃があれば、ゴリラでさえ小さくして一網打尽だ。いい。すごくいい。最高。よし行こう。さてと。
This is real space, isn't it? Empty, silent. Never thought I'd see the like. I'd look up at night, but...
I only ever seen this
あっ
asteroid
ち
in
に
the
ある
pages
み
of...
たいやが、まず先に
Well, in space
船
adventures...
長を探そう。ここはね、あれゴリラの巣窟ですからね。はい。見てくださいよ、ゴリラ。ゴリラが硬いのよ、ゴリラが。ほんと、ここね、あれ序盤で一番来てはいけない場所の一つ。でも私は来てる。クエストクリアするために。本当にマジでここ、あれ初めて来たらダメだからね。マジで。ここで何度死んだことやら。
You know.
やばいやばいやばいやばい、おいおいおいおいおいおいおいおい、全然小さくならねえじゃねえか。
What was I here? I'm reloading.
オッケー。クソったれが。全然小さくならねえじゃねえかこの銃。アホくさ。回復しよう。うまいうまい。あと一人だな。痛い。さてと。オッケー。よーし。特に調べるもんないな。おーい、あんたか、船長。
Tremendous work, friend. Here I was readying a daring maneuver, and you've come and saved me the trouble.
Symptoms detected. Elevated heart rate, dilated pupils, increased sweat production. Subject appears to be terrified.
I'm not terrified, you bucket of bolts. That's victory sweat.
エリオン船長か？
The one and only.
だろうな。
Wait, who's asking? Wanda didn't send you, did she?
まあ、そうだな。
I swear, land on Groundbreaker even a moment tardy, and that busybody's already been up your ass an hour. You tell her these automechs are coming, and sending a hired stooge to rescue me from certain peril only furthers my delay. No offense.
Okay.
Magnificent. And do please give Wanda my chilliest regards.
達者だな。さてと。次は蘇る武器だな。何手に入った？はいはいはいはいはいはいはい。いいね。ゴリラは強いからな。極力相手にしない方がいい。UDL テラフォーマ
And that explains how we ain't dead. Without the pylons, all the O2 this thing's cracking from the ice would just drift off.
Wonder what it'd take to knock this over.
何が？ロボットか。やばいな。あそこまで行くには相当骨が折れそうじゃ。今のところ大丈夫そうやな。こっち回っていこう。ここ回って、そしたら多分ここら辺敵いないから大丈夫や。よし。
Somebody lives all the way out here, surrounded by aether. Here we go! Get past that armor!
やばいやばいやばい。ちょっと待って。ああ、ほらね、強いのよ。さてと、痛い。
Got it. Heads down.
Oh, I've seen one of these before. This here's, Planet Maker Upper? Terraformer. That's the word.
Seems pointless, though. Gotta leave it on forever. And the pilots.
あ
Else the air just drifts off.
あ、そのままにするよ。ゴリラが嫌がる。
Somebody lives all the way out here, surrounded by aether.
Maybe it's haunted. We should look around.
Yes. ああ、違うみたい。飛んでるな。この辺り行かなきゃいけないから戦闘になるな。うん。戦闘になるな。さてと。ゴリラがたくさん嫌がる。ミッションアウトスペース。何やったっけ。急に歌ったけどあれ歌詞が思い出さなかった。こっち見た。
Unexpected noise identified.
やばいやばいやばいやばいやばいやばい。全然ダメージ受けてないこのロボ。やばいって。 帰るのか。はいはいはいはいはい。あー、ダメじゃねえか。やっぱ後にしよう。あー、ここでセーブされたんか。帰ろう。あかんわ。すぐに蹴散らされる。しかし綺麗だよね。綺麗だ。よし。武器を手に入れるならまた後にしよう。今はお金を集めてナビ機を買うことに集中せねば。よし。とりあえず連絡は入れとくか。
Destination reached. The groundbreaker.
よし。これが一番早いと思う。あ、こっちか。あれ？ちょっと待って、これもしかして、あ、武器の方になってんな、これ。必要不可欠な。
Hello.
おう。
June Lake.
ありがとう、ありがとう。
A better select.
いや、特にねえわ。おい。
Right, gambling woman. I'd wager you're responsible for my mechanical safe return. I can't thank you enough.
ありがとう。で、あちこちの道に戻ってるな。さてと。ローズウェルで手に入るみたいやな。まあこれはついでに行こう。ほう5672。いいね。よし。次チョコ何行こう。せや。あれ。いや、これはまた後にしよう。まず先にやるべきことは、テラ2へ、いや、テラ2じゃねえな。モナークじゃない。あれ、あっちこっちの道。いや、これやな。 なるほど。あ、まず先にこっちやったな。これを頼む。
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For law's sake, if anyone's receiving this, please send help. What? No! No, no, no!
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad. Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw. We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
Can we talk? This Roseway business smells. Something tells me things didn't end well for the guy who made the distress call. And whoever or whatever got him will be waiting for us.
知ってるのか?
What's there to know, Captain? Shady corporate town caught up in shady corporate shit. Tough luck for them, but maybe an opportunity for us.
どうせ援軍呼ぼうとしない。
With a lot of these companies, the thrashing you take from your boss is worse than whatever a bunch of marauders will do to you. Doesn't exactly encourage calling for aid when there's a fuck up.
なるほどね。行こ
う。Something.
じゃあこの件に関してはパールバディ、フェリックスで行こ
う。No security. Not that I'm complaining.
いるものなのか。いや、いるな、普通に。普通いるよな。さてと、放棄され、ほんまもんに放棄されたみたいだな。
Hell of a welcome.
ああ、嫌な予感がする。はあ、ああ。
Obstruction of commerce is punishable by a fine of no less than 10,000 bits.
かわいそうに強くして。215変わんねえな。ちょっと待ってよ。これで OK。
Is that gunfire?
みたいだな。随分とやられたみたいやが、何があった？よし。おー、あんた。ここで何があった？
I done had enough of this shit. I'm just the fucking tarmac guard. No one said nothing about fighting no raps.
救難信号あんたか？
Distress call? From here? Shit. They told me that weren't allowed.
え？どういうことだ？
Got me. I just do what I'm told, and I was told not to do such.
誰か教えてくれるか？
Scientist, name of Anton Crane. Someone said he's panicking inside the comm center.
ほう。ちょっと見てこよう。
Oh, before I forget. Anti-Cleo's makes the best pharmaceuticals in Halcyon. Better than nature. Not like that crap Spacer's Choice pedals.
なるほどね。とりあえずいろいろ取りてなんかいろいろとあったみたいだな、こっちやな。15's bar.
The ventilation shaft runs from the bottom of the lab.
17's.
Hey, boss. Can we get some Rizzos?
I don't think you're supposed to be wandering around. Security's gonna tell you to make tracks.
ああ、そっか、今
Wanna
警
treat
備員
yourself
の
before you go?
警備員の
Something for
格
the
好す
road,
るんやったな、
maybe?
兵士の。ああ、はい。
Annie Cleo makes the best.
弱品を売る。で、売るといえば、備品はね、売る。結構いい値段するから。これである程度楽になった。おう。
Ah, outlaws, I assume. Do me a favor and let me finish this, will you? And then make it quick, please.
いやいやいやいや、何の話だ?
Aren't you with the brutes that attacked our lab? Aren't you here to pillage our supplies and leave our corpses to the raptidons?
助けに来たんだよ。
Oh, well, good luck. Now, they got the carbon in here. It's just a minute. Orson, you idiot. Just put it... Of course, because I didn't... No,
で、何してんだ?
What does it look like? I'm preparing a personal defense device. Or trying to, anyway.
助けるか?
No. Well, yes. Well, no. Perhaps. I left schematics in our storage facility. As far as I know, the security commander hasn't found them yet. I admit I'd feel better were they returned to me.
よし。
Say, you wouldn't happen to have a tube of thermal paste on you, would you?
サーマルペースト? いや。
Blast. Well, good luck. I hope I see you back here in one piece.
どういうことだ? まあいいや。次こっちか。あんたか!
If you've come to end my life, let's be on with it. Oh, not actually one of them, are you?
急な信号あったか?
Yes, yes. Anton Crane, lead scientist here. I must apologize if my call diverted you. I may have panicked. Everything's under control now, though, truth be told.
で、なんでそんなに混乱していた?
An attack. One that I'd wager was due to the nature of my research here.
どうして?
My research may not quite fall with... So, I cut the call immediately once I'd gathered my wits. The Home Office can't know what's happening here.
なるほどね。で、ここで何をしていたか?
I suppose it can't hurt. If I don't get that research back, my life is over regardless. We were tasked with formulating a new and improved dental gel.
歯磨き粉? 歯磨き粉の開発?
One cannot exaggerate the benefits of good dental hygiene. May I continue? While doing research on enzymes specific to the raptidon's digestive system, we developed an additive which we subsequently discovered to be the most effective appetite suppressant
食欲抑制効果? いります、皆さん。私はいらないな、これは。
Hours ago, a group of vicious malcontents fell upon us, shot up our labs, and loosed our research subjects, the raptidons. If those cretins get their hands on my research, well, they'll need not kill me.
Okay.
Yes, but don't kill their mother if it's avoidable. We've need of her to replenish our stocks. I think there's gas in the lab somewhere that can be used to put them out. The research is in the safe in my office. You'll have need of my code and keycard. The lab's entrance is in the side of a hill. You can't miss it if you just follow the road. You'll pass by the town's original... by the Grand Architect. Jameson, he's in the old lab.
探してくれ。
That would surely lighten the weight on my conscience, as I'm held to account for the well-being of every scientist here. Too many have been lost. Too many black marks against my name, as it were. And far too much paperwork.
もう行くぞ。めんどくせえ。話を聞いてるだけ無駄や。
50bit says this guy's already wrapped fodder.
胴玉ぶち抜かれてるに10ドル。
You picked a hell of a day to visit. I'm Vaughn. Vaughn Cortez. Dr. Vaughn Cortez. But just Vaughn's fine, really.
やべえ、クレオおばさんの存在感がでかすぎる。どこにいたんだ？
Over in the main labs. I rabbited back here when I realized I was hearing
もう
gunshots.
存在感でかすぎて、ちょっとこっちにしか目いかないんだ
We've
が。
been cooped up in here, I don't know, hours? Too long. I have to get back to work.
仕事熱心なんだな。
Sure. Loyal company fella. That's me. Auntie knows best. Look, I don't want to go back out there, but there's a thing I gotta do. I had to leave an experiment running at the lab. Something I've been working on a long while. Something that could really get me ahead. Know what I mean?
なんか手伝うことあ
I've
る
been
か？
extracting organic compounds from raptidons.
お前もラプティドンか。
Benefits.
Whoa, slow down. Benefits?
In certain social situations. Personal situations. Where you might want to enhance your charisma.
Oh, he's making enraptured, Captain. An aphrodisiac. Wrapped musk is the main ingredient.
なるほどね。
What? No? I mean, yes, I'm getting the musk. With Monarch embargo, the price is sky high, but I'm not making the drug.
で、本題に入ろ
Sure. Of course. Our lab's south of here, down the road. Not the old public lab, the one past that, built into the mountainside.
う。OK。
My equipment's in the lower levels, way in the back. I have a big room all to myself, dissection tables and whatnot. It should have been running this whole time. Just grab the results and bring them here.
了解。
Great! This is really gonna save my ass.
So those charisma-enhancing benefits he was talking about, it was just blowing smoke, right?
I've stayed in worse.
さてと、行くしかないわな。 まあ、死体が使える金なんぞねえけどな。さてと、はいはいはい。重たい。いらないもん解体するか。解体。解体。解体。で、よし。さてと、まず、救難信号、アントン。
Looks like a great spot for an ambush.
Noise identified.
アンティバイオティック研究所。ここだよな。さてと。おお、こいつはひどいな。ロボットが暴れてるみたいじゃっけ。 さてと何があったか確認してみるか。はいはいはい。オッケー。よし。こっちの方がいいかもな。さてと。この先に敵が何体かいるんだ。おー、やばいやばいやばいやばいやばい。オッケーオッケーオッケー。あっちあっちでいいよ。これか。よし。生きてたか。
What? How the hell did you get in here?
まあどうでもいいだろ。
I care
出るぞ。
about the front door. This is an egregious breach of protocol. How'd you get in?
あんたに言われてきたんだよ。
Can't use the centrifuge without supervision. Can't file reports without him double checking their every word.
ああ、そんなことうちがやるけ。うちがやるけ。
His hands-on management style is coming to a point of contention, I tell you. Please. That man doesn't have an altruistic bone in his body. I just happen to have the metabolic precursors from our last test. I'd wager my last bit that if you brought back the precursors and left me for dead, Anton wouldn't bat an eye.
そうでもないぞ。
Wonderful. That's much better. I'm getting out of here so I can personally thank him for his compassion.
よし、気をつけろ。大丈夫かな、あいつ。あ、大丈夫みたいだ。よし、ここでのことは終わったな。さてと。あれっていつも来た時死んでたんやけどな。もしかして手順があるんかこれ。よし。じゃあ次行きますか。次はここどう攻めようか。あ、小さくなった。 OK。研究員のほとんどやられてんな。プラズマライフル。いいね。ちょうど欲しかった。対ロボット用の武器が手に入ってほんとよかった。オッケーオッケー。これでまだやれる。とりあえず手に入るものはね、手に入れとこう。215、215。はいはいはいはい。とりあえず必要ないやつあれ。とりあえず必要ないやつと必要あるやつちょっと分けとかんと。あれ、数が多すぎて、何が何だか分からんくなる。はいはいはい。はい。OK。やっぱ重いな。装備か。とりあえずいらない装備解体するとしても結構重いな。よし。2つある言うてたな。
Nice to get a little fresh air in your lungs.
Uh-oh. Ah, 間違えた。OK。OK OK。さてと、ここみたいやね。
Look at this place. Like some kind of tomb.
The real covert labs don't gotta advertise it.
よし。フェニックス、お前これ着ろ。これでマシな装備になったやろ。これ裏口だよな。やべ。やばいやばいやばい。まず仲良うならんとあれ、あいつらと会話できへんからな。さてと、研究データ探すんやったな。もうプラズマよりもこっちの方がいいわ。
Who the... You.
Yeah,
you. You care to explain what you're doing here? Did you miss the big sign outside?
そのことなんだけどな。あれ、アントに言われて助けに来た。
That I am. Name's Porter. If Doc Crane did send you, I'd be glad for the help. Bad news is, we haven't been able to clean these outlaws out of the lab. Good news is, they haven't been able to escape, neither.
外に出ることは可能か?
That's how they got in. We got that locked down. There's no access from their level without a security keycard. That also means no fresh air down there. Probably reeks of Raptidon musk. Couldn't happen to a nicer bunch.
よし。どこに聞くこともないし。閉じられてる。あー、なるほどね。こっから入ることは無理ってことか。よし。この辺りよな。この辺りやったはず。ああ、ここや。
Hey, boss. I think we can get in through that vent shaft.
ああ。よし、行こ
う。Ugh, getting acquainted with all sorts of colorful new smells today.
これからもどんどん嗅ぐぞ。やばいやばいやばい。
That had to hurt.
OK。
Everyone all right?
よし。よし。よし、元気が出た。ここはね、普通に入ったらまずいんで、どっかにね、アウトローが捕まってるんですわ。まあ、そのアウトローを助け出すことから始まる。さてと、さあ、この鎮静ガスキャニスターをどこへぶち込むって。
They're on us.
Yeah. Now that was fun.
あ、売れたわ。確かどっかに道があったはずなんだが、まず彼がちょっとどっか行ってからあれ、そう、そのまま。そう。君は何も見なかった。いい子だ。よーし。カールか。ご飯もりもりと食べててね。邪魔来ないように。よし。やばい。来た。おお！なんで？ちょっと！あんちゃん！ あかん。アウトローと戦闘になった。交渉決裂じゃねえか、クソったれが。オッケー。よし、オッケー。最悪じゃ。最悪じゃ。
Hey, you.
おう。
Oh, good. You're not shooting at me. That's a start.
うん、仲間何人か撃ってやってごめん。
So I'll get to the point. Yes, I have Crane's research. No, I'm not giving it back. Sorry to disappoint you.
まあ、解決を望んでるんだよ。
Yes, I imagine he does. But we all have problems. It is the human condition. I am myself ensnared in this wretched place. You want to kill me. I don't want to die. Therefore, it is in my best interest to
いや、
negotiate
私は殺したいなんて一言も言ってないんだよ。穏便に解決したいと言ってるんだよ、私は。で、どうすりゃいい？
The first thing I need is a key card to unlock my door. Then I'd need you to clear me a path out of here. There are two ways out. The quickest is through the front door, but Cleo security's bottled up in there. If you don't want to shoot them, I suppose you could talk to them. The other way out is through the loading bay, but you'd have to clear out the wraps for me. Then I could just slip out the back, sight unseen.
ああ、わかった。
You might be the first stroke of luck I've had all day. Thank you. I'm in your debt.
ちゃんと報酬払って
On
くれ
my
よ。
honor. You will be well rewarded. Take your time.
よし。そういや、あれ、神経キャニスターが3つあればいいんやな。うん。その神経キャニスターとやらを見つけ出さなきゃいけないわけやけど。いや、もうそんなにないやん。よし。ここか。
Reminds me of medical school.
よし。これをどこへ持っていけと。うん。よし。頭を取り替えよう。フェリックス、あんたもかぶりなさい。最低限の守りは大事や。102。はいはいはい。さてと、やりかけてた実験と言ってたな。うん。確認してみよう。 さてと、これも上げとかんとな。そろそろこれ上げとかんと。まあ、これで、よし。特殊技能はこっちにするか。あとは、びっくりした。
Don't know about you, but this just makes me want to get inside even more.
さてと、ここで研究データを、よし。エリー、あなたも最低限の装備はしときなさい。よし。結構ゴミ箱にいろいろ入ってんな。はいはいはいはい。オッケー。出ろ、前に出ろ。よし、ナイス。さてと。
They can't keep us out. Ooh, what'd you find? I won't tell.
一体何があったのこれ。モルモットみたいやな。
Nice and quick.
扱いが。
How'd you do that so fast?
よし。さてと。これやな。あと、よし。238、238。これと、それぐらいかな。今目に見えるものは。よし。エンジニアのスキルを上げれば強化できるか。また後で。さっきの道が、さっきの警備主任のところにつながるから、とりあえずラプトドンあれ殺さないようにしてほしいって言われてんだけど、どうすりゃいいんやこれ。神経ガスを使えばなんとかなるって言われたけど、そのガスの使い方がわからんだよ。
I would ask what was on your mind, but the answer is obviously me.
このデータに何するつもりだ。
Sell it, of course. I don't have any use for the scribblings of idiotic scientists. But whoever gave me this tip obviously does. Assuming I make it out of this place alive. And with my ship out of commission, I'll have to leave on foot and hope my luck changes. One problem at a time, I suppose. I have been asking myself the same question. Our tactics were sound, but no battle plan survives contact with the enemy. We were acting on a good tip, but the tip never mentioned the raps. When we hit the lab, those raps got loose, tore through as many of ours as theirs.
I'm a surgeon by trade. No. It's a mix of whatever you've got. I'll make. No.
Whoa! Yes!
Coming your way. Headed back.
はい、全員戻ってこーい。で、なんでちょっと待って、なんでなんでそういうことなんで買うんわ、これ。全員皆殺しにしていけばもらうんわ、これ。またラポリドン皆殺しルートや。欠点チュートリアル直して。これはこれにしよっか。最悪。欠点が出てきやがった。でも今のところ欠点出てきてないね。
Finally. I've never been so pleased at the... Please tell me you've cleared a way out of here. So you have. I am much obliged. And now, if you do not mind, I have had quite enough of this wretched place.
では、研究データ渡してもらおう。
Oh, really? And why, pray tell, would I do a thing like that?
不完全だぞ。
Damn and blast. I should have seen this coming. Here, take the damned research.
Yes.
Tell Crane I hope he chokes on it. Good. I never trust a freelancer who works for free.
よし。もっとお金はいいけどな。まあ、それ以上のお金をもらうことはしない。
Yeah, boss?
よし。あ、やっべ！ああ、ポータさん、まあ落ち着いて、ポータさん、落ち着いて。
I was watching on the security cameras. You got downright friendly with the outlaw leader. I reckon we got nothing to say to each other. You best back yourself out of here. Nice and slow.
落ち着きなさい。話聞いて。
You got 1 minute. Starting now.
あれ、見逃すよ。説得したいんよ。もう、研究所は壊滅状態で、スタッフも半数死んでる。
You convinced her to let us leave in peace. Listing the ills we've been done ain't exactly putting me in a mind to compromise.
まあまあ、そう思うけどさ。これ以上犠牲出したくないでしょ。私もあれ、これ以上、やりたくないからね。うん。
That effort will make up for mistakes.
はあ、必要ないだろ。
I trust that we all end up where we're supposed to be. That all the variables come together in the end. I reckon I don't see any better solution. Fine, damn it. We'll pull out. Here, my key card. It'll get you access to the whole place. Full stakes, people. We're heading back to town.
お利口だ。よし。これで穏便に済んだ。あとは最後の研究者の、あれ、依頼を終わらせるだけや。どれやったっけ。ああ、これや。うん。あとこれを終わらすだけやけど。ああ、撃たないよ。うん、大丈夫。撃たない、撃たない。うん。仲間か？
That I am. Got left out here to watch for reinforcements. Name's Lillian. Hope you're having a better time than us.
タフという言葉はカサンドラのためにある。そう言ってもいい。
Definitely got something large and uncomfortably shaped up her nethers. Yammering on about rights and privileges and what all. I'm like, lady, just sing out when you want something shot. Leastways, her pamphlets make good kindling.
で
I've had better. Lost some things in a dust-up. But I didn't get eaten like some of our crew.
ああ、物をなくしたか。まあ、運がいいな。何をなくした？
My damn cigarettes, for one thing. I was near the Raptidon pen when they got loose. Had to set a few to rights. When I got to checking if all my parts were still attached, I realized I dropped my cigarette case.
取ってくれ。
I'll look busy to you. It's surrounded by pissed-off Raptidons. My mama didn't raise no dumbasses. This was a Spacer's Choice commemorative case. Some promo for Founding Day they did back in, I forget the year. Worth decent bits to
そんな
collectors.
シガレットケースお宝だな。
Don't tell me we're about to go fishing through a Raptidon's guts.
よし、持ってくれよ。
I'd be obliged. Just don't lose any parts trying.
オーケー。の串出しブラド港の再来や。さてと、ここやな。ここに何かあるみたいじゃが。はいはいはいはい。エディ、これ着とき。あ、待って。こっちの方がいいな。こっちの方がええわ。よし。さあ、裏口から入れたらええんやが。裏口ある？これ。あったら嬉しい。あるやん。 さてなんかめっちゃいる。なんかめっちゃいるな。さあこれをどう切り抜けるかやな。よし。全員戻ってこい。全員戻ってこい。全員戻ってこい。よし、オッケーオッケー。サーチ&デストロイヤー。一人ずつやるんやぞ。安全にやることこそ大事。それが一番大事やけの。一人ずつ確実に丁寧に。爆発物あったらもう全員まとめて。地下にあるんか。地下への入り口を探さんといかんの。ここはトイレ。
Makes you wonder about their labs.
はあ、何かないかな。あ、高性のディフェンスはもう欲しいな。ごついな。思った以上にごつい。あ、そうだ、ジャンクインでも売って。よし。敵がいないことを祈りながら行きたいが。よし。洗浄パーツ、プラズマカービン。スタンダードはまあ。16、14。襟は、14の7。よし。はいはいはいはいはいはいはい。プラズマカービンの特徴をチェック。156か。さてさあ、地下へ。あ、こっから地下へ行けるな。
This is how you hide something valuable in plain sight.
容量が見つからない。
ああ
156、400。ヘビーマシンガンか。やばいな。シャッガンで行こう。オッケー。よし。ほとんどロボットか。厄介だな。これか。よし。 手に入れるもんは手に入れて、あれ逃げないと。OK。Here we go。来てないな。いいこと。良きこと。よし。このまま裏口から逃げるぞ。嘘。ああ、やばいやばいやばいやばいやばいやばいやばい、逃げろ逃げろ逃げろ逃げろ逃げろ。あ、待って、今のエリーやん。間違え。エリーにビビってどうすんねん。なんでエリーにビビった今。さてと、とりあえず叱るべきものを叱るべき場所に渡そう。おーい。ほらよ。
Ah, yes. Very good. And have you done that?
ここにある。
What a relief. You hold months of work in your hands.
うん。待て。フォースの金製品だぞ。いや。
Now, I'll just attach this here. Bit of glue. A little elbow.
まるでガンプラいや、プラも作ってるみたいな感じだな、おい。
I can finally call this little side project complete. Thank the law. Oh. I can't be caught with this. You take it. If R&D buys the schematics, perhaps I'll get you the first model, hot off the presses. I'll, call you? Yes, I'll call you.
なんで220結構強い。おい、あんちゃん。
Any news?
ほらよ。
Don't keep me in suspense. Did you get my stuff? I mean, not mine. It's for other parties. Buyers.
ほらよ。
This is gonna make me so popular. I mean, with the people who buy it, not by using it. Because I'm not. Take this. You earned it. If you run into me again after all this is over, maybe I'll have more. Pleasure doing business with you. よし。結構稼いだな。1万くらい。よ。
That no account fool Porter and his crew are even more worthless than I could have imagined.
まあまあ、落ち着け。
This is madness.
あそこはもう死体しかないぞ。
My research? Please tell me you've recovered it. That's... You can't possibly understand the enormity of what you've done for me. Did you find my colleague, Jameson?
ああ、見つかった。
That is wonderful news. I'd feared the worst.
ああ。
Of course they do. Please don't mistake my ambition for callousness.
なるほどね。分かってるだろ。
It's just that their constant complaining can begin to wear. They refuse to see the opportunity afforded us.
分かるだろ。You know?
It's infuriating.
チェンジるしかないよね。さてと、レベルが上がった。はいはいはい。これやな。で、 あと回避も入れといて、最後にロングガン。よし、これで終わった。さあ帰ろう。さあ結果を待ちわびてる。さあ結果を待ちわびてるはずだ。よし。さてと改造できるようになったから改造しなきゃね。ただひたすらにこいつを改造する。ああ、マックス神父。パールバディはああ、そうや。どうやったん？
Hey, Captain. Can I get your temperature on something real quick?
あ、ええよ、ええよ。うん。
So, Junlei and I have been talking some messages. I got it here on my data pad, and well, she sent me a poem. One she wrote her own self, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I should read into it. The poems are all symbolic and such, right? It's not so good.
平安か？
But real sweet.
アメリカも平安時代の心意気を
Oh, law.
心意気をあれ理解してるっつうことかこれ。
Rightly know. It's about this engine that's been shaking itself apart. Then this lady mechanic comes by and lays one hand on it. The trouble goes away.
はいはいはい。
It sings. I don't want to get too hopeful, but I'm wondering if maybe she's the engine and I'm the lady? It's a real romantic poem. It made my chest hurt, kinda.
好きな歌な。
I don't know where it's leading yet, or if I'm misinterpreting.
あらー。
I'm not much interested in physical stuff. Never have been. Leastways, not like other folks seem to be. It's not that I can't, I just don't care for it. It's been a problem in the past. The folk who wanted to be with me back in the Vale, they didn't... They said I was cold.
はいはいはい。気にすることはない。
When folks start implying you're a little different from an automechanical, you start to wonder. I guess I just needed to talk. I'm feeling a touch better. Thanks for hearing me out, Captain. I actually had another message from Junlei. I just couldn't work up the courage to open it. But I'm gonna change that. Right now. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Talking about old friends, got to thinking... Isabel? Who's Isabel? They were close, Captain. Like, more than friends close.
あららあらあ違うだろ
I don't know. Junlei talked about them like it was past, but how far in the past? 10 years? Last week? Captain, I'm feeling all mixed up right now. Could we maybe head to the Groundbreaker? Get some drinks at that bar there? The Lost Hope?
おう、いいぞ。
Come on, Captain. This is no time to be fooling on me. I'm full serious. Next time we're on the Groundbreaker, I aim to get a drink. If I got to, I'll do it on my lonesome. But I'd feel better if someone I trusted was there.
よし。じゃあ報告がてら行きますか。ああ、ちょっと待って。その前にロボット起動しなきゃ。よーし。おそちロボット動けー。はい、オッケー。
Initiating initialization sequences. Greetings, customer. This SAM unit is unable to locate your registered information. Would you like to register your SAM?
ああ、頼む、頼む。
Registering new owner. Captain.
ようこそ。
SAM units live to clean and clean to live.
頼むで。この船を掃除するんや。よし。じゃあグランドブレーカー行きますか。うん。ナビ機を買わなくては。
The groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
じゃあ今日のメンバーはこの人とこの人とサム。サムは犬枠かなこれ。犬枠やなこれ。ドッグミート枠やこれ。いやドッグミート枠やな。うん、フォールアウトでいう。特殊スキルがね使えるようになればいいんですけどね、今のところ私の影響力のスキルが足りないせいで使えておりません。全然使えない。よし。ちょっと待って。よし。よし、これで OK。おばさん。
You had a moment to look into that little opportunity I told you about on Roseway. You don't hurry up. Someone will get to snooping around there before you do.
ナビ機を買いたい。
Fantastic. Do be
金
careful
は
with
ここ
it,
にある。
dear, as these keys tend to be a tad hard to acquire. You should have a chat with Lilia Hagen in the sublight offices. She's a dear. You'll love her.
OK。
Now, was there anything else?
救難信号調べてきた。
What's that? Speak up now. What'd you turn up?
まあ見つけたんだがな、
Bless your
なくしてし
slippery
まったん
little
だよ。
fingers. Isn't that just a shame? Prototype schematics go for a
武器はあるんだが
fair
な。
bits around here.
これ以上情報ない。
Darnation. It sounded like a gold mine, but maybe that's just
す
my
まない
old
ね。
hopes getting in the way. I suppose it can't be helped. Law bless you for doing the legwork, sweetie. Don't forget your pal Gladys now. You can come visit anytime.
そうや。
I've got a lovely little throw pillow.
これやこれ。あとジャンク品持っとこう。さてと。これがその例のやつか。これか。これだよな。
Planet? I know Monarch's a moon. I think it counts anyway.
あれなんか上にあるみたい
Area
な。
analysis is as follows. Significant dust and spore concentration. Vacuuming estimate. Calculating. Calculating. Calculating.
なんか敵信号ついたと。なんか敵マークついたんだが、これ何？よいしょ。
Entering quiet mode.
なんかここら辺めっちゃ重いな。一瞬重くなってる感じしたんだな。はいはいはいはいはい。上にあるみたいじゃが、どの上？違う。話したいんだ。ああ。 あれ、敵対信号なくなった。あれ、これどうやって行くんじゃ。ここから行けるのか。あ、行けないね。あ、いや、行ける。なんか敵増えてね。
Somebody was trying to fix this up, but looks like they ain't been here in a long while.
マジかよ。ちょっと待って。これ装備した覚えないん。いや、待って。ダメだ。
Putting trash in its rightful place for more than 70 years.
オーケー。これ強いな。思ったけどこれ強いな。めっちゃ強い。汚染ダメージを与えるってやつだからそれ強いか。まあそれにしてもやべえなこれ。ご苦労さんサム。これか。これみたいな。プリズムハンター。ハンマーか。このハンマーは一体何じゃ。はい。ああ、なるほど。はい。よくわからん。これも使ったことないからな。よくわからん。わしはこの武器のことをよくわからん。わからんことだらけじゃ。よし。ああ、そうや、お酒飲み来たんだったな。ちょっとしたバーがここら辺にあるはず。あった。
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local
ちょっと待ってよ。
board embassy.
あ、こっちや。
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells.
しかしフィニアス・ウィルズがあれ。あ、こっちじゃない。あー、ここや、ここ。
So, how's this work? Do we get a table? Stand in a corner?
Do
you have what it takes to defend your corporate township from the dangers of alien wildlife and the unemployed?
Okay, so what are we drinking? You're the expert. Oh, and don't worry on the price. I got this. Let's just do it proper.
OK。まあ、ゆっくりと飲もう。ビールで。
Oh, beer. I guess. Yeah, I can do that.
まずはビール。一杯目はビールと決まってる。
I bet.
私だってビールを飲む。
Litter collected. Reminder. Please dispose of all empty bottles in the appropriate waste receptacle, as outlined by Ordinance P51 of the Board-Certified Sub-Board of Health.
Ah, this tastes like the underside of a boot.
まあ、ビールは喉越しを楽しむようなものだからね。
I'm pining for June like something fierce. What am I doing?
ああ。楽しいか？いや。
I don't know that Sam counts, Captain. Sweet though he is.
Simulating experimental protocol. Polite responses. Thank you kindly for your direction in this task, customer.
Oh, bless him. He does try. Friends give each other counsel, right? What do you think I should do about Junlei? Because I feel about as aimless as an automech with a busted nav chip.
Please take a moment to complete this customer survey. Did you find Sam's cleaning today to be A, satisfactory, B, extremely satisfactory, or C, exceptional?
You and me both, Captain. I'm just... She brought up another lady, you know? Isabel. Why would she do that? Maybe I've been making a right fool of myself this whole time. Maybe she's not interested after all.
なぜ普通のポエムで他人の名前を出すのか。とりあえずどんな風に書いてあったの？
It was real long and rambly. She was telling me a story about her dad, how a lady named Isabel did all sorts of things to try to win his favor. This Isabel lady never quite managed to get her dad's approval, but they carried on anyways. Made something good out of a bad situation. Then it all went down the tubes. Do you think Junlei still has feelings for her? I just got a lot of feelings, Captain, and they're all climbing up my throat. I need another drink. Right now. Before I lose my nerve. Come on, Captain. I'm here to drink.
落ち着きなさい。飲みすぎは体に良くない。
Hydration. Here I come. Oh, Captain, I want to talk to Junlei all the time. Even about silly things, but I'm so scared.
乗り越えなくちゃ。
Figuring feelings ain't so easy as saying words, Captain. Someone so brave as you, well, you can't understand. Does she think I'm as pretty as I think she's handsome? What if she doesn't like me? What if she does? What if she's still got feelings for that lady, Isabel? What if we get together and she gets bored of me?
不思議なことじゃない。
Well, I never done this before. Never really tried to pursue someone. I'm all flailing limbs and yelling like a little one thrown in the sea who don't know how to swim. You know I'm not interested in physical affection. That's... Well, it's tripped folks up in the past. Folks I thought cared about me for me. What if she's not okay with that? What if she is, but then later she's not?
まあ。怖いか？
Of course. Wouldn't you be?
まあ、そうだよ。
Huh. I've never thought of it that way. I wonder what June's afraid of being rejected for. She seems perfect to me. Maybe those are just my rosish colored goggles talking. To be strong like her. Gosh, I don't know that I got that in me. Sometimes I feel real mean inside, Captain. I think ungenerous thoughts.
もう、みんなそうだよ。
I suppose so, but I want to be my best self for her. A good person, worth caring for. Well, Captain, this has been a whole lot. I got just... Wow. So much to think about.
で?
Oh gosh, I don't know, Captain. Do you think I should?
行け! Go!
All right. There's no need to strip your screws over.
Go!
Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask June out. Just as soon as we get back to the ship. I mean, probably. Eventually. Thanks for hearing me out and giving me counsel. And, well, for being a friend. It means a whole lot. You're good people, Captain.
Warning. Low battery. Unit is engaged.
うっせえな!
All right. Thank you, guys. You're real good friends, you know that? I wish there was a place we could all live quiet together. Come on, let's go.
よし、行くか。 なんじゃ。
This is Halcyon News. We have scheduled advertisement for the following stations.
はいはいはい。なんかさ、敵の反応あるんだよな。なんか敵の反応がある。
I ever say I used to do plumbing work in Edgewater? Because I've smelled the like of this before.
It's lemony fresh.
Something like a mechanical who's looking for an aftermarket sense mod.
せやな。
Muting volume now. Invasive
ネズミだったか。気持ち悪いな。はいはいはい。なんだこれ。どこまあいいや。よし、これで OK。で、うん。ありがとう、クレアおばさん。チャージ率よりも最大値だな。サム、威圧。ああ、まだあるか。よし。今評判どうなってる？はいはい。グラウンドブレーカー有効的。脱走者尊敬の眼だし、うん。はいはいはい。横スライド移動。さてと。それではね、はい、今回はここまでにしようと思います。はい、皆さんいかがだったでしょうか。まあいろいろとね、見たこと、武器、化学兵器をね、手に入れたわけですけど、うん。まあ、まだ未知なる兵器がね、あるというわけで、はい、ちょっとそれに期待しながら、うん、やっていこう。さてと、あ、間違えた。名称で、今のところ大丈夫かな。うん。
Impeccable timing, Captain.
なんや。
I was about to watch the latest episode in Halcyon Helen's thrilling serial adventure.
あー、後でな。うん。
Felix, your apps are surely not going to believe this. You remember that spin-off series about the mass marketeer? Halcyon Helen's coming on for a special romance arc? Ah! What if they hold hands?
Wow, are you serious? I gotta get caught.
Hey, Captain. I hope I wasn't too much bother at the bar. I did have fun, and I tried some things I never would have otherwise. And I don't feel it today. I guess that water must have worked. I'm glad I had you looking out for me.
おー、それよかった。
I wouldn't mind having a drink again. Someday. In the distant future. Anyway. I messaged Junlei when we got back and she replied super quick.
Oh, よかったやん。
I was awake half the night thinking about what I sent, anxious to see what you said.
おう。
I reread my message in the morning, and it was unclear. I was drinking when I sent it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had the courage. Also, sorry for the typos.
あら。うん。いや、
I've
悪く
ruined
ないじゃん。
things in the past because I didn't say things I should have, like, I've met someone who's become special to me. I want to be honest with her, so if she feels the same about me, there won't be any surprises. Oh, isn't she sweet? Like one of those two-bit romances where one soul's all stiff and formal, and I should be glad to perhaps take hold of your hand, miss. I ought to go write her back. I mean, I already did. Twice.
2回もか。
But anyhow, thanks for taking me out, Captain.
それは良いこと。よし。おお。勲章もだな。ここはフェリックス。最後の一人の部屋になるのが、確かここや。ここか？ここやね。うん。さあ、全員が仲間になるのが楽しみや。おお、楽しみじゃ。よし。掃除しなさいよ。あいつ掃除するロボットや。そっか。DLC はね、あれ、後で、後々やっていきます。はい。よし。それではね、はい、皆さんご視聴ありがとうございました。次回もまたよろしくお願いいたします。それでは。